Greetings everyone, update 29.3.1 is live on PC with Tennogen Round 19 Part 2. This is the second part of an overall big batch of Tennogen skins, and you can pick these up if you have Warframe installed through your Steam client. As these skins do cost real cash through Steam credit, they do not cost platinum. You have the Ash Eichneumon skin by Volbjorn and the Graphical Walrus, the Excalibur Blade of the Lotus skin by Beastbuster, the Garuda Tengashin skin by Lubox, the Nova Mithra skin by Lucinu, the Saren Night Hunter skin by MZ-3, and lastly the Korra Mayabi skin by Malaya and Orc Q Luz. For Cyandanas there are two, there's the Skylar Cyandana by Favin, and the Velesti Cyandana by LED 2012 and X Tygian. For weapon skins, there is the Arashi Rapier skin by Lubox, the Eclipser Staff skin by Lucinu, and the Undercutter Nakana skin by Felix Leonhardt. For operator cosmetics, there is one in the form of the Aya Oculus by Kakarot 2812, and there is lastly the Landing Craft skin for the Lisette, the Mithra skin by Lucinu. Also in update 29.3, DE has reduced the game's overall size on your hard drive by 8GB, but it does require a 10.6GB download. DE has touched up and compressed Warframe's textures, and this is the result, the game's overall size being reduced. In regards to this reduction, they also updated the details on the textures of the game, and there is a before and after on the patch note page. Personally, I can't really see a lot, but maybe you can and point them out in the comments section. The Baurahn Prime Ephemera has seen changes and fixes. They've aggressively reduced the required idle times for the dragons to trigger. They enabled energy coloring for the dragon's metal textures, with, as of this update, the primary energy color affecting the dragon's gold. They also increased the scale of the smaller dragons and fixed the Baurahn Prime Ephemera's effect playing when in the navigation view. The Vitrica has seen changes and fixes as well. Firstly, its blueprint has been added to Samaris' offerings once players complete the Glassmaker boss. They also noticed that players were not aware of the Vitrica's Shockwave feature, which is created on slams, so they improved the effects to make it more visible and added the following description to its existing description. A ground slam will smash nearby glass foes, while sending forward a narrow shockwave to shatter distance ones. A heavy slam sends forth a wider shockwave with greater force. Now they also removed the Vitrica from Conclave, they made improvements towards its slam shockwave effect, and they fixed the weapon and its glass detonation, ignoring Limbo's rift mechanics. Now going to the game's overall changes, they added another 30 Nightwave Prestige ranks, so the maximum is now 150. They've stated that our last Prestige rank increase proved to be not enough for those whose retroactive amount put them at the new max. And they also disabled the True Master Fonts Relay Blessing for Mastery Rank 30 players, applying to Conclave gameplay. As for the game's fixes with this update, they fixed the Xanastar disc, not expiring when in Titania's Razorwing mode, the Phobos Junction's Mag Spectre having double the intended health and shields. They fixed cases of an inability to advance dojo research, an inability to use navigation after accessing Railjack via the pause menu while in navigation. They fixed syndicate screens not displaying the standing amount remaining, elemental effects being misaligned on the Gwandeo Prime. They fixed the weapon switch effects appearing overly bright for the Gwandeo Prime. A rare case of the Hey Kiddo playing each and every time you return to your orbiter, some Entradi token icons appearing washed out in the UI, the Stolter Altfire sounds playing locally for all squad mates. They fixed your email not being hidden if you log out via the pause menu while having creator mode enabled. They fixed a script error that would prevent Void Fisher gameplay logic from continuing after a host migration occurs. A script error that could occur during a True Master's Font Blessing, a script error when Kayla Dethame deploys an Orbital Strike attack, a script error when attempting to rescue a Solaris target in the Orb Valis, and lastly they fixed a script error that could occur when casting Warframe abilities that are overridden by Helmeth that could result in inconsistent results across multiple players. Now this was 29.3.1, but there was also the follow-up 29.3.2, where DE increased the resolution and quality of the Heavy Blade Grimestone Cleaver Tennogen skin, they increased the resolution of Teshin's textures, and they improved the look of sprinting and Arcwing missions with your Arc melee weapon equipped to showcase more body movement instead of being rather static. And then for the fixes with 29.3.2, DE fixed the ability to kill a Junction Spectre before they even had a chance to stand up, which could cause a script error. They fixed Saren's Toxic Lash and Zarda's Whisper status effect procs from also proccing the other, and they fixed a heavy spot load occurring when equipping the Pathicist in the arsenal. So that was 29.3.1 and 29.3.2, and Tennogen Round 19 Part 2. Thanks for watching, see you guys next time.